later complained because what happened was, we've got a training institute, a succession plan, and he was to be the number 2 member of parliament for Al Jama, and it was his time to take up the position. But because there were problems in the city of Joburg and we didn't want the Zionists to rule Joburg, we told him he must stay on because we need his vote in the city of Joburg. If he leaves, it's one vote short, and there's so many things happening. For example, the budget wasn't approved. There was a loan from France of 2.5 billion, and we needed his vote. So what happened there is we didn't want to be accused of withdrawing him and losing one vote, and then the city collapses and the Zionists take over. So he was then, he followed the instructions to stay as a councillor. But then the circumstances changed. The EFF pulled out, so we didn't have the numbers for the budget. So I told him now resign and take up a position as MP, because it's not necessary anymore. You can take up a position. Unfortunately, we missed the deadline. You have to resign as a councillor before swearing in, and he was a day late. So we told him now, okay, sorry, he withdrew that resignation another day. He withdrew it, and the city manager said, no problem. He withdrew a resignation, and he worked, he got his salary. And then the DA went to the IEC to complain, and that he resigned, and once you resign, you can't take it back. So we studied the case law. We had the top legal minds looking at the matter, and they told us, look, when it comes to staff, you can withdraw your resignation within 30 days. But when it comes to councillors, there's no legislation, there's nothing. So it's purely the discretion of the IEC. So the IEC then acted wrongly. They should have taken the DA should have taken the matter to the electoral court. The IEC is not a court. They can't do that. And so I did speak to the chairman of the IEC. He didn't return my call. He promised to return the call, though we've had a good relationship for 15 years. So this is all an attempt to change the regime in the city of Joburg, because the ANC wants the post as mayor and the Zionists want the post as mayor. So there's still some things happening. But coming back to Imran Moosa, I then had two legal opinions. The one legal opinion, supported by the Secretary of Council, said that no, there's nothing in the law that says you can't resign after one day. The party's personal legal eagles in Cape Town, they disagreed. So I had an opinion from Joburg and an opinion from Cape Town. So at this stage, we interdict papers, everything is ready to prevent, and I want the city of Joburg to join us in the application. I don't think they'll pay for it, we'll have to pay it ourselves, it's another $1 billion. So the position at the moment is that I must make a decision today whether we're going to court, the papers are ready, or whether I redeploy him. So I've thought about it. I want him to run my I want to appoint him as deputy director and run the social welfare, what we call a social development department. So he'll be in charge of SASA, Children's Act, NPOs, drugs, and then I can take a nice rest. I have a good man running the show for me. So that is the two options at the moment. He's quite excited, but the party wants him to stay as ward councillor because there's still rumblings in the city of Joburg. We can't get Joburg after we've sorted out Joburg for 16 months. We got a clean audit, no findings, built 3 power stations, achieved 100 projects in terms of the IDP, spend the budget. We came in with 200 million, we're now on 4 billion. So we've done a great job, although the media obviously says otherwise. We've done a great job for 16 months. We want to complete the job. So the ANC is meeting with me tomorrow from Joburg. They are here, I think, so